At 96 years old, Jacques Averbuch still carries a warm smile and a strong spirit. Today, he serves as a permanent deacon in Boulogne-Billancourt. But behind his peaceful life is a painful story that began during the Holocaust. Jacques was born on January 27, 1930, in Paris. His parents were Polish Jewish immigrants. Life was simple. Their apartment had very little comfort, and the family was not rich. But Jacques remembered being happy. He lived with his father Labish, his mother Golda, and his older half-sister Paulette. Everything changed when World War II began in 1939. Like many families, they fled Paris and stayed in Chateaubriant, western France. There, they met the Roul family, a Catholic family who welcomed them with kindness. Jacques' younger brother Marcel was born during that time. Later, the family returned to Paris. At first, Jacques' parents believed they would be safe if they obeyed the law. They wore the yellow star and tried to live quietly. But in 1942, fear started to grow. Jews were being arrested across the city. On July 16th, Jacques saw police officers arrest a Jewish woman from his building. He hid under a table because he was terrified. The next morning, at 5 a.m., police knocked on his family's door. Jacques was only 12 years old. Marcel was just 2. The family was taken during the famous D'Hiv roundup, one of the darkest moments of the Holocaust in France. Thousands of Jewish families were arrested and later sent to concentration camps. At that moment, something unexpected happened. Paulette, Jacques' older sister, was not on the arrest list. A German officer decided that Jacques and Marcel could stay with her. That single decision saved their lives. Jacques later said he never forgot watching his parents leave on a bus. That was the last time he ever saw them. Soon after, more relatives disappeared. Fear became part of daily life. The children only had 2 letters from their parents before they were deported to the Holocaust camps. Then the Roul family stepped in again. Paulette sent them a message asking for help. Their answer was short and simple: come. The Catholic family gave the 3 orphaned children safety, food, and love. But they also gave Jacques something else: faith. Living with Christians deeply affected him. He saw kindness, sacrifice, and compassion in their daily actions. Slowly, Jacques became interested in Christianity and the teachings of Christ. Later that year, he and Paulette were baptized into the Catholic faith. For Jacques, becoming Christian did not erase his Jewish identity. Instead, he believed both parts of his life remained connected. He stayed deeply attached to his Jewish roots even after his conversion. As a young man, Jacques considered becoming a priest. Health problems stopped that path, but he continued serving others in many ways. He joined Catholic social movements, worked with youth groups, and spent much of his life helping people in his community. In 1994, at the age of 64, Jacques became a permanent deacon. His life became a testimony of survival, forgiveness, and faith after unimaginable pain. His sister Paulette also dedicated her life to God and later joined the Poor Clare nuns. Jacques described her as a saint and said she became like a second mother after their parents died. In 2019, Jacques and his family visited Auschwitz concentration camp. They found the names of his parents there. The moment was deeply emotional. Even after all these years, Jacques still speaks to students in schools. He shares his story so younger generations will never forget what happened during the Holocaust. Despite everything he lost, Jacques still believes in hope. When asked how he continues to believe in humanity and in God after so much suffering, his answer remains simple: life always wins.